welcome back to the channel. Now that we've got the trailer all licensed and street legal, let's get the Jeep legal. It has a hitch, but I believe that was only put on as part of Jeep's recall to protect the gas tank. One of our previous Liberties, while we owned it, that recall came out, and that's exactly what they did, is just put a hitch on, no trailer light wiring. So I bought a harness that should be plug and play. I think the most difficult part is I've got to get access to the plug, which is on the inner wall. So I got to figure out how to disassemble the plastic inner walls to get to that plug. Once we do that, plugging it in and routing it should be a piece of cake. Let's get to it. I couldn't find a good video on how to do this that I liked and that I felt like explained it well. So I just dove into it trying to figure it out as I went. So you're not going to get a step-by-step as far as while I'm doing it, but I'm going to show you the steps. It's actually pretty easy once you figure it out. So hopefully if you're going to do this, this will help you. This is a Hopkins wiring harness kit. So hopefully you can see this. If not, during editing, I'll give you a good picture of it. But basically, it's got the flat 4 that goes out through a module and then has 2 connectors on the end. You're going to get into your Jeep. You're going to find your trailer, your harness that's built into it. You're going to separate them. The 2 plugs on the harness, you plug in and then route your wiring. It's good to go. It's that simple. However, getting to it's the tricky part. So I'm going to take the camera off the stand and I'm going to show you the steps. So mine's all tore apart, but I'm going to show you this lower piece right here. It just pops right out. Just start at one end, start popping it out. It comes out really easy. This is the part from the top, right along here. Same thing, start from one end, start popping it out, it'll come right out. Then, depending on what year model you have, you might have to undo a tie down screw from right here. But other than that, start at the bottom or the top and just start popping these out. You'll be able to, I don't know, hopefully you can see this good. You'll be able to pull this out far enough to get to it. Let me turn on my drop light here. So when you get into the vehicle, into the sidewall here, I'm trying to do this all, hopefully this will work. All right, so inside the sidewall, there's a plug here. And basically it's got the red slide tab. So reach in there and push that slide tab toward the back tail light. Then you'll be able to pinch and pull and that'll come right out. Then this is the harness. It's gonna have this ground wire. I just put it right into the body mold right there. And your harness will just plug right into the existing plug. And I'm just gonna shove it back into that wall. Right here, you will find this cover right here. Get my light back out so you can see this stuff. You'll find this cover. It's gonna look like this actually. It covers this, which I got underneath and pushed up and was able to push this all out at once. I cut a slice in it, run my 4-pin through it, popped it through there. Now what I've got to do is push this down through the hole in the body here. Get my light back over for you. I'm hoping this video turns out good because I'm trying to do this kind of hokey. But that's the hole. So I'm going to shove the flat 4 down through that. Then shove this red plug in there and then the seal on top of it. Once I get that all put in, I'll go underneath and route my wire back to where I want it and zip tie it up. So I'm gonna do that process now. All right, I'll feed this down. Find it somewhere underneath, hopefully. And I already put the seal on the plastic, the red plug, so get that down in there. You can always pull the slack back up. I'll go underneath and zip tie this up how I want it, and then probably zip tie it to that so it can't get pulled further. So let's get underneath. Alright, so you can see it popped out right there, but it's right by the exhaust. So I'm going to have to route that up tight away from the exhaust. somewhere across and have it get it over here somewhere. I think I'm not going to film this part. It's kind of close quarters under here, so I'll show it to you when I'm done. Alright, hopefully you're going to be able to see this alright, but pops out of the bottom of the body as I showed you, right out of there above the exhaust. I was able to zip tie it to the exhaust mount to keep it up away from the pipe. Then I just ran it along the hitch mount and zip tied it to that. For right now, let me get a better angle. Alright, so you can see that I brought it out, zip tied it to the hitch mount, and I just dropped it through there for right now. But actually I'm going to hook the trailer up, so I'm going to take it out of there and connect it. Probably take it for a little spin. But before we ran all this, my wife and I did plug it straight into the trailer, verify all the lights work, everything's golden. So I'm gonna snip those zip ties and put this mess back together, and we're all done. Thanks for watching.